What's going on, my people? Is this your boy, Mr. OBF? Back one time for your mind. Welcome to the OBF, the network, people. Make sure you guys hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell button, so you guys get the live streams when we go live, people. And if you can, donate to the channel. Go to OBF, the real Cash App, and donate to the channel, people. We highly appreciate it. Whew. It's out there running this shit, man. Out there fucking around with my dog and shit. About to let that nigga in soon. I don't think he ate this morning. Well, yeah, people. Listen, man. Trump is on some BS, man. And this is going to be a long year. It's going to be a long year. Because, like I said, I told y'all, shit is going to get worse in this country. Trump is doing everything in his fucking power to destroy this country. Just he already destroyed it on a moral level. What haven't happened fully yet is the economy totally fucking crashing yet, and that will happen this year. Of course, he's gonna try to hide the numbers and shit. That's what he's doing now, because the economy is not really doing as well as everybody think. Motherfuckers that's really actually eating is the billionaires. Nobody else is getting shit. Shit is going skyrocket. It's getting higher and higher. By the end of the year, a lot of shit is going to be high again. Because I told y'all, this is around, I think this year is when that big so-called big beautiful bill is supposed to kick in, and you will see the consequences of Trump actions of that bill and the Republicans. Honestly, okay. You're gonna start seeing a lot of people going homeless, and I'm just being real about that. You're gonna see a lot of kids moving in with their parents and all types of shit. People gonna have to. It's gonna be rough out here, but now they're just trying to censor people at this point. They didn't like it when they so-called thought that the left was trying to censor them and cancel them, but they're doing the same exact shit now. And so let's get into this, people.
Past battle. He may only have a few months left on television, but Stephen Colbert isn't bending the knee to the Trump administration, even if, as Colbert puts it, CBS has. Last night, Colbert bumped his interview of James Tallarico, one of the candidates in the Democratic primary in Texas, from the broadcast, because he says there was pressure from the higher-ups at CBS. Listen.
And let me just say this. I don't think Colbert is lying, because CBS is trying to get this merger and shit that they want from the Trump administration, which is, this merger they want. So yeah, I believe that he was getting pressure from the top, because they probably was what they get ready to explain, what he get ready to explain what kind of really happened a little bit, and we get more detail into it. Listen, like at this point, why is everybody that says that Trump did some shit, everybody's lying? If Trump says some shit that's false, they say that we lying. He never said it. Like, this dude can't be right about every fucking thing. Shout out to my brother Bella in the building. He can't be right about everything, people. But anyway, let's move on.
One of my guests tonight, that's Texas State Representative James Tallarico. He was supposed to be here, but we were told in no uncertain terms by our network's lawyers, who called us directly, that we could not have him on the broadcast. Then I was told in some uncertain terms that not only could I not have him on, I could not mention me not having him on. And because my network clearly doesn't want us to talk about this, let's talk about this.
I would recommend University of St. Augustine to any friends that I have.
I get to take my courses at home,
As well as
My network clearly doesn't want us to talk about this. Let's talk about this.
CBS denies that, though.
Of course they
In
will.
a statement, a spokesperson says, quote, "The Late Show was not prohibited by CBS broadcasting the interview with Representative James Tallarico. The show was provided legal guidance that the broadcast could trigger the FCC's equal time rule for 2 other candidates, including Representative Jasmine
First
Crockett.
of all, let me say this. That's bullshit. Because first of all, that doesn't even, you bringing up some old shit that happened. Never mind. We get more into that. But that shit doesn't even make any sense. When has this been an issue in the last 20, 30 years? Nobody ever brung this shit up from the FCC saying it's an issue of the time that a certain party is getting on live TV. It hasn't been this way for a long fucking time. So all of a sudden y'all bring up some shit that, anyway. Listen, all of it is smoke and mirrors. It's all bullshit. CBS trying to cover up that they really trying to get a merger between another company. I think it's Panama or something like that. Could be saying the company name wrong, but and the FCC is the only way, and Trump administration is the only way they can get this merger, and they'll be one of the biggest, I guess, companies in the world as far as news or whatever they get the merger is. So that's all that is. They're kissing the ring of Donald Trump because most likely he called the FCC dude, and the FCC dude threatened them about this whole little shit that they're talking about, that it was illegal. If that's my thing is, well, why the fuck is they telling Cobain about this? Like that's a conversation that you should be having. Like, where did that even come from? So the FCC, I guarantee you it is documented that the FCC called CBS and told them this shit. Because there's no way, why the fuck would CBS give a fuck about Cobain interviewing anybody? He's on his way out the door. Who the fuck cares? So this shit don't even make any sense. Shout out to my sister Ashley in the building. Good morning, babe. It's some bullshit, man. Go back a little bit.
The show was providing legal guidance that the broadcast could trigger the FCC's equal time rule for 2 other candidates, including Representative Jasmine Crockett, and presented options for how the equal time could be done for other candidates. The Late Show decided to present the interview through its YouTube channel.
And just think about that. It's nonsense. Because I guarantee you, Jasmine Crockett did not call CBS and say, I'm not getting equal time. Like, this shit ain't even coming from CBS. This shit is coming from the FCC. It's come from Trump and them. And like we all supposed to sit around and pretend that somehow CBS came up with this to tell Cobain that he's not doing the time. He's not giving each candidate the equal time to come on the show for a fucking interview. The interview doesn't even last that long. It probably only lasts about maybe a good 10 to 15 minutes, maybe. That's a maybe. But anyway, let's move on.
On-air promotion on the broadcast rather than potentially providing the equal time options. That equal time rule that they're talking about there is an old regulation from back in the 1930s that requires stations to give equal time, airtime, to candidates who are running for public office. The FCC, though, has exempted talk shows, like late night shows, for the last 20 years after Jay Leno interviewed Arnold Schwarzenegger on The Tonight Show when he was running for governor in California. But last month...
Yeah, so, when the talk shows was with a Republican, which is Arnold Schwarzenegger was when he was running for governor in California, all of a sudden they didn't care about the equal time. Now all of a sudden Trump and them want to bring it up because they're not, Cobain is not going to interview anybody on the right. I mean, I'm not going to say he wouldn't, but why would he? Because you just be sitting there letting them spill misinformation on your TV. I mean, on your show. Like, I wouldn't want to have a bunch of fucking liars continue to keep coming. This is why I understand. Well, I understand why CNN and all these other shows are doing it. But you don't see, excuse me. No, never mind. Let's just move on. Let's move on.
FCC Chairman Brendan Carr said that's no longer the case, particularly for programs that he felt were, quote, motivated by partisan purposes. Now, Colbert had a message.
You're doing the same thing. Listen, so you're telling me they wouldn't have a problem with it if they let more Republicans on? Like, listen, if they were showing way too many more Republicans, let's just switch it around. If Chris Cobain, I'm fucking up his name, but if he and the other late night talk show hosts would just have Republicans on, I guarantee you that the dude that's the head of the FCC would not even be bringing this up. He wouldn't even be calling these networks and threatening them. He wouldn't even be doing it. So we only know the reason you're doing it because of some type of political bullshit. That's the only reason you're saying anything. But anyway, let's move on. These people, I told you, they really genuinely think that the voters in America is stupid. I'm being very honest about this, because this shit, from just even hearing about it and hearing from the head of the FCC and knowing what type of bullshit he been on, like, this shit don't even make any sense. And then CBS, we know what y'all doing, bitch. Y'all tried to suspend Jimmy Kimmel, tried to cancel his own show because y'all trying to get a merger. That's the whole reason of it. That was the whole reason of what happened to Jimmy Kimmel. Come on, man. Let's move on.
For Carr last night.
Listen, people, let me explain something to y'all very clearly, too. The FCC, under any administrations, other than this Trump, he didn't even do this in his first term. But that's because he didn't know a lot. He didn't have the right people around him to be cruel. But and to be people that don't give a fuck about the Constitution and freedom of speech and all this other bullshit, right? But no other administration was doing this. No other administration would even attempt to do no shit like this. Or I'm going to stop you from merging your company because I ain't getting the right press. I ain't getting enough people to speak highly about my administration. No president would have did that. No president has done that. But this coward ass dude, man. Goddamn, Donald Trump, you a pussy, man. And we know you a cheat. You can't win straight up because your policies suck. Because once everybody figure out that you're a fucking scam artist, now that you start to know that people know who you really genuinely are, and I'm not talking about us. I'm talking about a lot of them metas. They starting to figure out that he's a fucking fraud. Like we've been trying to tell you, and it's documented through his history even before he ran for president. And like I said, these idiots, they justify, and like I said, some of them probably even knew he was a crook. They justified that shit because they wasn't getting affected by his policies like they thought. Now, shit is real. And I told you, whenever we have a pandemic, and mind you, this is a pandemic through the world, so every country got affected. But anytime America has a pandemic or something tragically happened in the country, it takes a couple of years to fix this shit. That's why you don't let a motherfucker like Donald Trump back in office, because he's not going to help fix the problem or get the country back where it is, especially a Republican. They never fix this shit. That's why it's a whole total disaster now. I told you, the Republicans do not know how to govern. They may know how to win elections, but they do not know how to govern once they get in there. They do not know how to. You can say what you want about the Democrats. They always fix the fucking problems that most likely the Republicans fuck up. But, you can't tell MAGA that because they stuck on stupid. But anyway, let's move on.
month, FCC Chairman Brendan Carr said that's no longer the case, particularly for programs that he felt were, quote, motivated by partisan purposes. Now, Colbert had a message for Carr last night.
Well, sir, you're chairman of the FCC, so FCCU. Let's just call this what it is. Donald Trump's
real talk. That's how, listen. And Cobain, I don't think he even still would say this, even though his show is getting canceled. Mind you, his ratings ain't bad. But Trump is, listen, I'm telling y'all, man, listen, this nigga Trump is behind the scenes scaring the shit out of, listen, this shit is about money too. It was like, man, we get rid of him, shit. Can we still get that merger? That's all this is about. Like I told you, go look at Trump inauguration. Look how many, listen, we just seen the couple of billionaire people that we recognize. Yo, it was motherfucking billionaires that was there that owned some of these fucking networks that was there to kiss the ring of Donald Trump. And he told them, you motherfuckers don't comply to what I want. You don't do what I want you to do. Oh, I'm gonna make y'all life hard. I'm gonna stay. I got the power to do it, and he's doing it. So don't get it twisted about what Trump is doing. Mind you, the shit that Trump is doing, Putin do. Mind you, the shit that Trump is doing, Lil' Kim does. Mind you, what Trump is doing, they do in China. People keep acting like China is like some type of fucking democracy. It's not. The motherfucker, that's a dictator country. The fuck are we talking about here? What Trump is doing is the same shit that Saudi Arabia does. Like I'm okay, MAGA. Y'all want, but no, hold on. They wanted a fake dictator. You got you one. And watch how he's not just going to fuck up the people that you dislike. He's going to fuck you over because you don't really count no more. He doesn't need your vote. He already said, after y'all, this will be the last time y'all got to vote. This is what the man said at one of his Klan rallies. And he consistently kept saying it. And y'all just went along with the shit. You don't want no fucking dictator. See, the dictator will switch up on you unless you get in line. I'm sorry, you have to stay in line. But you can't tell MAGA nothing. You know that they like dictators. Nigga, they love Putin. They love Israel. They love Bibi, little Netanyahu in there. Israel, we got Israel back. Israel is ran like a dictatorship. That is not a democracy. They are not our allies. Listen, let me just say this very clearly to all the stupid MAGAs with this Israel bullshit. Listen, you cannot be America's ally when you are mistreating your people the way that Netanyahu does. He is running that country like a dictator. He don't even supposed to be the president no more. He's doing what Trump is trying to do. Trump is literally, I put money on this shit. If they don't impeach Trump, the Democrats, when 2028 turns around and Trump, and he's not going to be the president, let's say a Democrat wins. He let all the process go. How much you want to bet he'll use the military to make sure he ain't got to leave? See, it's a little different from the January 6th shit. This shit could be worse. That's why he's trying to steal the 2026 midterms. Because he knows that the Republicans is about to get wiped the fuck out. They are already losing seats all around the country. But MAGA, okay, y'all wanted a motherfucking dictator. Okay, cool. But I told you we're amongst the stupid.
Message for Carr last night.
Well, Sir, you're chairman of the FCC, so FCCU. Let's just call this what it is. Donald Trump's administration wants to silence anyone who says anything bad about Trump on TV because all Trump does is watch TV.
That's what we do. Like I said, and y'all don't believe Trump's sick too. No motherfuckers don't believe that, but he's sick. You used to see Trump all out there every day, all day, doing press conferences and shit. Even when he don't even pose, he's supposed to let his people do it. Trump out there, Trump let his people be out there now. He don't be out there because that nigga's sick. He pop up here and there. This nigga is at Mar-a-Lago, nigga. Trump probably at Mar-a-Lago right now. This motherfucker is running around trying to pull down black histories and shit that got to deal with black history, and then trying to throw his racist name on monumental shit like that really mean shit in history. He out there trying to put his name on shit. And listen, to all the white people, all the mega people out there, you can get rid of all the immigrants. Ain't nobody going to be black people is not going to be your slave. I'm just telling you that now. So I don't know what you want, and you don't want a civil war because I'm telling y'all ain't built like that. Y'all keep thinking Trump y'all savior. Go ahead. First of all, you can't have a civil war in this country right at this point. And I'm going to tell you why. Because the country ain't stable enough to do it. Listen, I'll tell you, let's just be real honest about this. Yo, if all the black people left and all the immigrants left, America won't be shit. Because that means all the black military people is leaving, cops, National Guards, FBI agents, we everywhere. We roll the fuck out, and no motherfucker, you can keep the rapists and the psychopath murderers. You can keep them in jail, but the niggas that's got drug charges and used to be kingpins and shit, we'll take them with us. Let them go. Let our people be free. Nigga, y'all keep acting like America's the shit. America ain't shit right now. That's why Donald Trump can run like he a fake dictator, because the country ain't stable. Yo, listen, we are one way from a national disaster. Like one, and it will fuck the whole entire country up. Niggas better hope we don't get another COVID. You thought over 1 million people died. This motherfucker don't give a fuck about your health. Man, y'all mad at Dr. Fauci and shit like that. Nigga, y'all lucky we had Dr. Fauci. Nigga, we got John F. Kennedy Jr. We got him. Imagine if another pandemic happened. This motherfucker don't know what the fuck he doing. He's so unqualified. Y'all, back to y'all. We gotta get these people the fuck up out of here, people. We need to get out and vote in the midterms. Get these motherfucking people. We need put some restrictions down so we can stop some of this shit. And then 2028, get these motherfuckers the fuck up out of here. I'm just being real. And they need to impeach Trump. Get him the fuck out of there. And everybody else that's been nominated and all that other shit that the dumbass Democrats signed off on it. Get them the fuck up out of here too. Dumbass motherfucker. Cory Booker and Chuck Schumer and Hakeem Jeffries. Y'all get the fuck out of the way. Y'all a waste of space. You ain't doing shit, but never mind.
Trump's administration wants to silence anyone who says anything bad about Trump on TV because all Trump does is watch TV.
This is a little bit of a he said, she said, Anna, but I also think it's, I think there are two separate things.
First of all, it's not a he say, she said. I can't stand when Abby do that. And I got a lot of respect for Abby. But I can't stand when she do that. Like trying to play like it's a both sides. It's not a both sides thing here. literally know that Trump called the FCC and the FCC called CBS and got this shit to happen. And Chris Cobain like, man, fuck all that, man. All right, well, listen, I'm not. What y'all want me to do? And I guarantee you, with stipulations with if he even put the interview out. It was stipulations. That's probably why he didn't put it out. And he just did it and put it on their YouTube channel. But I keep saying to any candidate, especially Democrats, this mainstream shit, only old ass people watch regular TV anymore. Nobody really watches that shit like that. Motherfuckers, go listen. If you want to put yourself out there, go to one of these big streaming channels. There's so many big streaming channels out here that will people see you more. You don't got to go sit down with these motherfuckers. These networks have been they are cowering to Trump because they want this merger, they want this money. And people probably think they being cowards. No, I don't think so. The motherfuckers like, yo, we gotta get this money. Because rich people is about getting money. They don't give a fuck about morals and principles. Especially these type of rich motherfuckers. They ain't got no morals and principles. They will sell anybody out. They'll sell their own family out for their money. And for power and business. And money. Like, okay, let's move on.
And maybe it is that CBS, anticipating that they could be in new legal waters because of what Brendan Carr had to say, and they issued that warning to Colbert. And I also think it could be true that Colbert decided to pull the interview and put it online to make a point that they could drive just as much traffic.
No, that's not what that is, Abby. Like I said, it was stipulations behind him. They wanted to, they tried to. They basically was probably told him, and I guarantee you this most likely happened. They told him that in order for you to put this interview out on our network, other things had to come with that. That's what happened. So that means you probably had to throw one of these mega candidates. You had to interview them. And Cobain like, man, fuck that. No, that's all right, cool. I don't mind. I'll just take that shit down. I'll put it on the YouTube shit. I'm not doing that. I'm not sacrificing my morals. I ain't bowing down to Trump. All right, y'all won't want me to put this out? I got to do this to put this out? No, I'm not doing that. And I'm on my way out this bitch. And I'm most likely going to go to a streaming network anyway once I leave here. So I don't give a fuck. Listen, I put this bitch out on the YouTube streaming channel. I don't need this shit. I'm not sitting there cowering to Trump like y'all do because y'all greed for money. Y'all bowing down to Trump? No. I don't give a fuck. Go back. I don't give a fuck about your merger. I'm out anyway. I'll be on that bullshit.
To that interview, even if it wasn't aired on television.
Okay, but this isn't happening in a vacuum, right? Over at CBS, we have seen where just a little bit before they were going to broadcast a 60 Minutes piece on CICOT, the prison in El Salvador, they pulled it. We have seen where they've taken...
And mind you, people can forget about that shit. 60 Minutes dealt with people. They interviewed people that was a part of that shit, that was actually detained and shit like that. And people that was involved, whistleblowers, shit like that, was telling how bad these internment camps is. That's basically what that shit is. It's not even a prison. That shit is internment camps. Okay? And they pulled it because Trump threatened him. Ain't nobody fucking stupid. That's why when Abby came out with that bullshit, maybe it's both things could be true. No, both things ain't true. I'm not giving the benefit of the doubt to no motherfucking fake dictator. He's a coward. Trump is a bitch. He don't like bad publicity. What they tell you when you get in the entertainment business? Or they even tell you when you do this YouTube shit or anything like that. Or trying to get fame. It could be bad or good. Good or bad news is more attention. Sometimes it don't really matter. You getting the fame and getting the eyes on you. But Trump he's so insecure as a person that he can't it hurts his feelings when he get made fun of. It hurts his feelings when they talk bad about him. Everybody got to like him. Because Trump lives in Trump bubble. He's a very insecure little man. Let's move on, man.
Of the year, we have seen time and time again that CBS is capitulating to Donald Trump and being preemptive in trying to be on his good side. They're definitely doing that. So I tend to believe Colbert.
And the bad part about it, CNN is doing it. That's the bad part about it. She's on a network right now that does the same thing that CBS does. The only difference right now is that CNN is not trying to merge anything. Whoever the head of that is, the head of that network, he's not trying to merge anything. So that's why MSNBC, a lot of those, you don't see a lot of this shit. But you only see it with CBS because they got this merger. You seen even some of the colleges and shit. It's a reason why he pick and choose who he goes after, because he can't fuck with some of these entities because they don't need the FCC. They don't need shit from Trump or the government. They got their shit. They like, man, we good. Let's move on.
CBS is capitulating to Donald Trump and being preemptive in trying to be on his good side. They're definitely doing that. So I tend to believe Colbert a hell of a lot more than I believe CBS at this time. And also,
and first of all, I believe Colbert over CBS or the Trump administration or the FCC. I don't give a fuck. Listen, first of all, it ain't nothing Trump can say that I would believe anything. And I mean anything. Nothing. Because we know that they do cover-ups. We know that they doing fuck shit behind the scene. We know this shit. Other than MAGA. They still gonna go along with it. You're gonna see the two MAGA palaces, people that's on the panel that's gonna sit there and lie and make up all the excuses in the world. Let them go.
Vacuum as to the things that the Trump administration is doing. This is the same month when they have hauled Don Lemon and Georgia Fort, two independent journalists critical of Trump, into court. Yes, I think there is an attempt here to silence voices that are critical of the Trump administration.
And let me say this. Listen, I understand people gonna be like, nah, you're taking money from the American people. Look how much fucking money Don Lemon and this other journalist is gonna have to pay their lawyers and shit just to fight these bogus ass charges. Just imagine that. They gonna listen. Cause he probably got the best lawyers. I think Don Lemon just hired somebody that was a former DOJ part of the DOJ attorney. He was an attorney over there a prosecutor over at the DOJ. They quit because of the corrupt shit that was going on over there at the DOJ. You know that's gonna cost him some money. He gonna spend millions of dollars. He got it, but I'm just saying that's some money. Shit, he could be doing other things with that money. He could be taking that money. That money could go to family members or some shit or helping the community. But he gotta spend this shit through legal fees for these bogus ass trumped up charges. No, fuck that. Sue the shit out of the DOJ and the Trump administration. Haul their ass in court. So they gotta show how corrupt they are. However they do the justice, I'm suing him. And he's most likely going to win the civil case. Because if most likely he's going to beat these trumped up ass charges, right? And if he beat that, why wouldn't you think he's going to win a civil case? Yeah, I'll sue the shit out of them. Like I said, Don probably got money, so he probably wouldn't want to do that. And he probably be like, look, I'm taking money from the American people. I get it. But I don't give a fuck if I was a millionaire or not. I'm suing the shit out of Trump. Because I want to see the one thing about you do a civil suit too, it will come out of the fuck shit they was doing behind the scenes. The corruption will come out through those legal, because they have to. So, yeah, nah, nigga. It ain't just about the money. And if I'm done, if I do win the civil suit, I say, look, I'm taking half of the money that I'm asking for, and then the other half, I'm going to give back to the community. I'm actually going to go around the country and spread that shit and be like, look, it should have, even if it's $40, $50 for every American citizen, whatever it may be. But shit, fuck that shit. You got to expose people like this. You can't keep letting them bully you. Give me 1 second, y'all.
Here to this, in my view. So again, we all know that why Republicans are doing this somewhat. It's just another attempt that Republicans are trying to steal the election or make it go into their favor. Because this is Texas. I'm pretty sure, at least in my view, they're worried about Tallarico possibly winning that Senate seat. He's a white dude, clean cut, smart. So they're making it seem like, oh,
and it's not even just that. He's religious. He's a Christian. So he's actually a real big threat. So listen, I love Jasmine Crockett. I think as entertaining as she is and as qualified as she is, I think, especially, and you got to think about in Texas too, how Texas kind of is. But you know they're gonna use her blackness against her, right? So you know that's be some shit that she gonna have to keep trying to, it just be bullshit with that. But with him, he's clean cut. He got no scandal. He's a religious dude. He can really win. Right? Not saying Jasmine Crockett can't win. It's just, it looks a little easier that way. And he white. So, like, like I said, people get upset when you bring up race, but race matters. Especially in Texas, these motherfuckers, listen, Texas is stupid as shit. I don't understand how Texas is red. I don't understand them. But anyway, let's move on.
you aren't giving fair treatment to other people like Jasmine Crockett, who, full disclosure, is probably my favorite politician, because sure, Republicans care so much about.
Listen, she's mine too. AOC, before AOC, Bernie was. Then it was AOC. And now it's Jasmine Crockett. I believe Jasmine Crockett is, for me, she's my favorite politician. Because I like that she ain't scared to speak on shit. And like I said, she got a little swag with her shit. So I like that. I like that she don't give a fuck about MAGA like that. She'll call them racist and she will call them what they are. And that's why I like Jasmine Crockett. I don't like these fucking Democrat politicians don't want to pretend that these people ain't racist. And MAGA and on that side ain't racist or they ain't protecting pedophiles. I'm not with that shit. Or that my friends on the other side of the aisle. She might say my friends on the other side of this committee or the people on the other side of the committee or my friends on the other side of the committee, but she'll call them what they are or say what they're doing. You protecting a pedophile. She don't give a fuck. I like that. Ain't no more decorum shit. Fuck we talking about here? How you gonna have decorum with a bunch of fucking heathens? That they can say whatever they want to say about you, but then when you fire back at them, all of a sudden, oh my God, where's the decorum? You can't. Why are you saying I'm this? But you can say that about them. You can say the fucking lies and horrible shit about them, but they can't say it to you. They can't. It's like I said, it's like a motherfucker that start a fight and they hit you, and then you wind up waxing the floor with their ass. And then they crying, talking about, and then people talking about he ain't had to do that or she ain't had to beat him up like that. Motherfucker, you put your hands on that person. The fuck? If you didn't want to get your ass whipped like that, and you probably thought you wasn't, but still, if you didn't want to get your ass whipped like that, you don't put your hands on people. And it's the same thing with these punk ass MAGA Republican people. Get them the fuck up out of here. I ain't trying to hear they whining and shit. Bitch, y'all want to fight dirty? Let's fight dirty. Michelle Obama gave everybody a way out. When they go low, we go high. We all ran on this shit of being civil. But you motherfuckers don't respect civil. So fuck y'all. I don't give a fuck what happens to MAGA people. I genuinely, literally don't. I don't wish harm on them. I don't wish death on them. But fuck you. If it's something happened to them, who cares? Nobody gives a fuck about. How you gonna care about somebody that don't give a fuck about you? Motherfucker, I ain't God. So I ain't gonna sit here, and I ain't religious, and I don't believe in a lot of y'all religion. So I'm not that. So I don't give a fuck about y'all. I'm not gonna play nice with people that hate me. Fuck out of here. That's the stupidest shit I've heard in my life. Let's move on.
Jasmine's well-being or the other candidates. They would prefer, I assume, to have a Senate race against Jasmine Crockett as opposed to Talarico. Because let's just be honest, we all know why they
just imagine too, I just want to bring this up before I forget. Imagine trying to be nice to people that consider you in your position of where you have made it at in life, or you somewhere on that level with them or on the same level or above them. They think the only reason you got there because you're a DEI hire. Basically saying you ain't qualified to even be there. When you know you bust your ass and you know you work 10 times harder than them to get to your position. And they got a nerve to call you a DEI. You remember when fucking Kid Rock was on Fox News he was like, I think, with the Jay-Z shit was kind of like a DEI hire. What? Listen. First of all, nigga, because I ain't want to forget this. This shit ran past me, right? And I forgot to talk about it. Listen, I'm not the biggest fan of Jay-Z. I believe Jay-Z be buck dancing. I think he sold Colin Kaepernick out. And I don't fuck with him ever since then. So I'm not here to defend Jay-Z. So don't go there with me. Listen, Jay-Z career compared to Kid Rock, motherfucker, you was a rock artist and then switched over. No, I'm sorry. No, yeah, he was a rock artist and switched over to pander to another whole genre of music because it made him a little popular, which was hip hop mixed with rock hip hop or hip hop rock, however you want to look at it. Right? And then when motherfuckers And this is what happened to Kid Rock. I want y'all to understand this. When people stopped respecting Kid Rock because we knew he couldn't rap. Because you know why? Because Eminem came and he set the standards. That's why nobody fucks with Vanilla Ice either. It ain't no white boy that can fuck with Eminem. It's black rap artists that can't fuck with Eminem. Okay? So he set the standard for you white rappers. And y'all can't go above him. You haven't sold more than him. You haven't did more features and sold more money than him. You're not more popular than Eminem or famous. So Eminem is the bar. People that can rap close to Eminem, yeah, there's some white boys that can rap, but bigger than Eminem? Nah. All other rappers that you know that can rap and be on almost kind of maybe be on the same level as Eminem, they're not going to get inducted to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, but Eminem will. And it still ain't a white boy right now that rap better than Eminem. I'll wait. Just being real. So my point is about Kid Rock, like, who do you think you're talking to? Jay-Z a DEI hire? Well, if that was the case, why they ain't hire you then? Why they ain't hire you to do the Super Bowl, for the entertainment for the Super Bowl halftime show? Why they didn't pick you? Since he's a DEI hire. Because you basically saying he's unqualified. Sandy, he tried to, it's almost like somebody saying some good shit about somebody and then say some bad shit about them, right? But that's okay. I think we all kind of do that sometimes, right? He tried to like, not trying to take away Jay-Z hustle. But he's just a hustle. He's just a hustler. Listen, you have to be smart. You have to be educated. And you have to be skilled to do what Jay-Z has done. Not just being a hustler. And you actually even hustling on the street. You got to have some type of brains. That was the shit that bothered me. I'm not trying to knock his hustle. Motherfucker, you don't even know what a hustle is. And that's what I'm so like, kind of like, who the fuck is Kid Rock to be speaking on Jay-Z? We as black people, we can speak on Jay, but you can't. Because we let you in and then you turned your back on us because you knew that you wasn't a good rapper. And motherfuckers was telling you that. Stick to rock. And then you don't even do that very well. Let me ask y'all a question. Isn't Jay-Z in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? Is Kid Rock? Tell me in the chat. People look that up because I don't know. He might be, but I don't think he is. But Jay-Z is. How the fuck a motherfucker named Kid Rock ain't in the Hall of Fame? Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Come on, bro. Fuck out of here, bro. Come on, man. I'm talking about I ain't knocking Jay-Z hustle, but man, please, nigga. Kid Rock, you need to shut the fuck up. You washed up. You dusty looking as a motherfucker. And you ain't respected. Only racists fuck with you. That should tell you something. Fuck out of here. Listen, motherfucker. Listen, I don't like what Jay-Z did. to Colin Kaepernick, but I bump his music. But I don't bump no Kid Rock. And I listen to rock music. But I don't listen to no motherfucking Kid Rock. Fuck you talking about? Motherfucker, like, please, Nick. Listen, and let me be right real about motherfuckers be thinking I'm joking about rock music. I listen to it. I listen to Earl Smith. I listen to that. That's one of my favorite rock groups. Probably is my favorite rock group. I listen to Creed. I listen to rock music like that. I really like soul rock, but I like some rock music. Fuck out of here with that shit, man. Nobody listen to no motherfucking Kid Rock but a bunch of racist ass white people. Ask yourselves, how did Kendrick Lamar do the halftime show and Kid Rock ain't did a halftime show? All right, what is it? Is he in the Hall of Fame? Kid Rock? Let me know, y'all. I don't believe he is, but yeah. Because I don't remember him being inducted to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Because I actually do keep up on a Rock and Roll Hall of Fame once they start letting a lot of rappers in it. And what's the dude that had a problem with rappers getting into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? First of all, I think he's from he's a legend. I ain't even gonna try to act like he ain't no legend. I forgot his fucking name. Gene something. I think he's from Kiss or some shit. Listen, bro. Gene, you sound bitter. And you sound like you don't know the history of music. We created rock and roll. Hip hop can go in that shit in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame all the fuck we want it to be. He's talking about, rock and roll can't go into hip hop. We ain't asked you that, bitch. And no, you can't. Shit, Kid Rock got a better chance to get into the hip hop Hall of Fame. Matter of fact, hip hop need to start. We need to do that. We need a hip hop Hall of Fame. That's how black people. Start taking some of our shit back, man, and put our own people on the panel. Not all these motherfucking white people, because they don't know shit about hip hop. Fuck out of here. First of all, motherfucker, Michael Jackson in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, motherfucker. And Michael Jackson did everything. He didn't just do rock music. He did pop music. He did hip hop. He did disco. He did it all. Fuck are you talking about? James Brown, what are you talking about? We created all the genres. What are you talking about? Y'all didn't create any genre of music. So we got the right to go in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Fuck you talking about? Thank you. That motherfucker ain't in the Hall of Fame, though. You can't speak on Jay-Z. Kid Rock, your goofy ass. Why you ain't in the Hall of Fame? Since it seemed like he's a DEI hire. And you respect his hustle. Like he only got there because he hustled. He got in a position because he hustled. No, motherfucker. He intelligent. He's smart. He ain't say, I'm a business. He said, I ain't just a businessman. I'm a businessman. Kid Rock, get the fuck out of here, bro. There's certain shit that these racist ass white people ain't gonna keep saying. Like they can tell us with a motherfucker is a DEI hire. You don't even know what a DEI hire is. You don't even know what it means. You think Jay-Z is a DEI hire. That's how I know you don't know what the fuck DEI means. Just using words. because you're unsuccessful as so-called rock artist now. You ain't even good at rock music. When the last time and Kid Rock is still singing them same old ass rock music he was doing? When the last time he put out an album? Fuck out of here. Fuck Kid Rock. Don't talk about our people. I got my issues with Jay-Z and shit like that, but fuck him. He can't speak about Jay-Z. Fuck out of here. And the reason I don't get on Jay-Z like that, because he don't speak much. He don't say shit. He took them, honestly, he kind of almost took the Michael Jordan route. You know what I mean? Michael Jordan don't really say too much about political shit. He don't do it. He don't get into it. Because like I said, he's a business. Himself, he's not just a businessman. I'm a businessman. So I get it. But nigga, don't jump into political shit or about our people and then turn on us. That's my issue with Jay-Z. Because you did some fuck shit to your community. And I ain't forgetting that shit. I ain't forgetting what you did to Colin Kaepernick, nigga. You helped destroy Colin Kaepernick's career. Him and Stephen A. I ain't never forgiven them for that shit. But Kid Rock, stop speaking on black shit. You don't know shit. Stop speaking on Latino shit. You know nothing about Latino people. How motherfucker gonna speak on Latinos and black people and they hate us? How you gonna speak on us? How you gonna tell us who we are? How you gonna tell a black man that he's most likely a DEI hire? You know nothing about black culture. You ain't nothing but you was DJ Vlad, what DJ Vlad is right now. That's all you are. I don't know why black people ain't canceled this motherfucking racist white so-called Jewish dude. Get him the fuck up out of here. Think about it. You try to get your name out there. DJ Vlad did some goofy shit talking about Jay-Z or some shit with the Tory Lanez shit, which the rumors was going around about some of that shit. I'm not necessarily saying that it ain't true, but I'm not going to put that on Jay-Z like that. We ain't got no evidence of that. I'm not putting that jacket on him. But DJ Vlad come out and talk about, and then that he put it out, you gonna say, see how easy it is for me just to put controversy out there and people will start believing it? Like, that ain't the point. The point is, why would you do that? Why would you try to throw that on Jay-Z like that? Jay-Z ain't did nothing to you. But like I said, he only do it to black folks. He get black people in the uproar. Like, it's almost like this, like I say, he culture vulture. You try to stir up the black community to get us all upset and shit like that, because I don't know what, and it's black people's fault, because y'all keep letting them stay in the culture. That motherfucker supposed to been out of our culture. When he dissed the Minister Farrakhan, when he disrespected him, nigga, we shouldn't have been fucking with him at any point ever. Him and Lord Jamal supposed to be, I guess, back cool or whatever. Lord Jamal ain't been back on that goddamn show, even though he a fucking sellout. But just think of it. But he does shit for content. And he used our culture like he's not a visitor. You are a visitor. You are not a creator of hip-hop. You are not part of that. You didn't create shit. You're a visitor. Listen, people. This is our culture. This is our shit. Hip-hop is our shit. Stop letting these motherfucking racist-ass white boys and white girls coming out culture and pretend like they brought so much. Listen, I say this, and this is why I respect Eminem. Because Eminem lets you know I'm a visitor. I'm just great at what I do. And I learn from black rappers. You know why Eminem is so nice? Because he learned from black rappers. Not from white rappers. You think he fuck with, you think he learned from motherfucking Vanilla Ice how to rap? Okay, cool. Whatever. Let's move on. See, this is that shit I'll be talking about. Let's move on.
Race against Jasmine.
Oh, god damn it. Damn, I thought I had this shit on. Give me a second, y'all. My bad, people. Thanks. Please, I thought I had kept pressing it, so what went on? Anyway, let's get back into it.
In Texas. She's black. Oh, sorry, I have a cold, guys. I don't know what's happening. I know they believe because she's black, it will motivate their voters, which overwhelmingly are bigots to get out to vote, right? I mean, and these guys have experience on attacking black people. But guys, remember, move on. Racism is over. There's no racism. What are you talking about? Slavery has been over with for hundreds of years. I mean, look, guys, we had a black president. Racism is over. Rejoice. I'm shutting the channel down, guys. My job here is done.
Like people, like always tell people in this country, race is the number one issue in everything. No matter what it is. The second, it's most likely ideology, right? And third is religion. They the most three things that America is known for. And we try to pretend that race doesn't matter and all this other shit, but it does. Race matter. That's why ideology matter. And that's why religion matters. And that's why culture matters. I put culture on that as well. That's number 4. And it's one other thing I'm forgetting. Because it's a top 5 thing that what America is. But it goes at that count. Like race, ideology, religion, and what's the other thing I said? God damn, I'm going blank. I don't know why I went blank. That's just that quick. And culture, because it all starts from race. Because the country was built on racism, so racism will always matter. And people want to get out there and pretend that race don't matter. It does. I don't give a fuck what you with ideology or religion you in, or with occupation you in, or your lifestyle. I don't care. Race matters. Or business. I don't care. Race matters. That's the number one thing. Excuse me. And anything will always matter. Is race. And it's getting proven now every day. But people continue to keep on trying to pretend that race don't matter. Okay, cool. Keep lying to yourselves.
I mean, guys, they simply are just, the Republican Party are very experienced in attacking black people. It's their bread and butter. Their voters love it. A white dude is a little bit more complicated for them.
And like I said, and he's not wrong about that, because that shit goes back to when black people got free. They've been planning for decades to get us back to being slaves. Oh boy, it really pissed racist white people off when black people, not just we got free, because they did the segregation shit. You know, the redlining and all that shit, Jim Crow era. Like, so many obstacles we had to jump through just to even be considered as a human being. Oh, and then when they passed the Civil Rights Act, oh, God, oh, they lost their mind. Nigga, they've been plotting for decades to get us back in our place to them. We got to get back to a place that where they not respect us, but they comfortable. They've been so uncomfortable since black people got free. They've been uncomfortable for over 100 and something years. I'm just telling y'all. They've been uncomfortable. That's why if you hear racist white people, when they talking about race, you know, it make our kids feel uncomfortable. No, bitch, it make you feel uncomfortable. Because if your kids know how racist you are, they will turn against you. That's any kid. But I'm just saying, your kids will turn against you if they know the truth. They know exactly who you are if you don't brainwash them. If they know the truth. They know the truth who their parents are. Listen, people, you know, I said this before. You know how fucked up it is that these people, the one of the excuses they have is that they're like, it makes white people uncomfortable talking about race. Motherfucker, how comfortable you think it make black people feel? You think we comfortable or talking about the past, knowing what our ancestors been through? We not comfortable, motherfucker. Listen, I'm going to tell y'all something. When white people know about the history of what this country really is, right? When we talk about race in the country, you know their number one feeling is guilt. You know what black people number one feeling is? When we start talking about it and we start learning about the history of our people, what our people been through, anger. Just think about that. Let's move on.
Know what you guys think in the comments on that.
Is it obeying in advance, as they called it? I mean, is that what they're doing over at CBS, if Anna's version of this is correct?
Yeah, I think Anna's version of this is entirely correct. I mean, I think this is another blatant attack on America's constitutional rights. In this case, the right to free speech. I mean, there's a reason that Colbert only has a certain amount of shows left, and it's because of the same FCC director, and it's because of the same government. I think the point isn't the interview that was pulled. If anything, they gave James Tallarico more time on YouTube, and probably more people saw it because of this controversy. I think the point is that the head of
and I want y'all to understand. Somebody like Tucker Carlson, I know it's a little different because it's cable news or whatever, but even still with cable, still got to run through the FCC a little bit, right? Well, just as much. The only reason Tucker Carlson is off the air is because he cost them damn near close to $1 billion. That's why the Murdochs let him go. It wasn't about the Biden administration. It had nothing to do with that. Or the FCC. Had nothing to do with that. It had that he perpetuated pressure. I'm saying it wrong. He pushed the narrative of the election was stolen and was lying about shit, pushing that narrative with Trump and MAGA, and they wound up being sued and cost him damn near close to $1 billion. The company that he worked for. That's why Tucker Carlson is not a part of because Tucker Carlson had a contract. And they paid him off too. Don't get it twisted. Tucker Carlson is still getting money from Fox News. He's just not on the air no more. Well, his contract wasn't up or none of that shit like that. He got a payout. They paid him off. Listen, you cost us too much. We'll pay you all. Let's make Jesse Waters the new face. He's just as fucked up as you is, but he knows that not to lie about certain shit. He gonna lie, but he ain't gonna lie about certain shit like this to get us sued. Because we trained him. It's like they trained Tucker Carlson. That's why Tucker Carlson ain't on the air no more on Fox News. That's why people kept acting like, oh, Tucker Carlson left. His contract was up, so he's like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna leave. They ain't gonna renew my contract." No, Tucker Carlson still had like at least a good 5 years on his contract. Fuck is y'all talking about? But anyway, hold on, people. Give me 1 second. All right, people, I'm back. Let's get back into it.
An FCC director, and it's because of the same government. I think the point isn't the interview that was pulled. If anything, they gave James Tallarico more time on YouTube, and probably more people saw it because of this controversy. I think the point is that the head of the FCC, who represents the Trump government, has really no right to tell broadcast networks who they can interview and what interviews go on the air. And if you're someone who believes in free speech in America, that should upset you no matter what side of the political aisle you sit on.
But it doesn't. They only care about policies, and you can right hear from these megas. They only care about policies and shit like that, or laws, when they got to defend their nonsense, or if it's their ideology. She's speaking the truth, but megas ain't trying to hear all that shit and listen to what these megas get ready to say.
Networks, who they can interview and what interviews go on the air. And if you're someone who believes in free speech in America, that should upset you no matter what side of the political aisle you sit on.
99% of people in America never heard of Tallarico till now. He should be thankful this happened because
I'm sure he is.
it's great press for him.
Yeah.
Colbert, he doesn't care.
First of all, dude, these people, they annoy you. They annoy me. These mega curse on CNN, they annoy me. Abby, I get it, but goddamn, like you like when these people start talking, it's almost like you're talking to a brick wall. They heard nothing that made any sense. It's just like they live in this weird ass fantasy land that they live in. Oh, he needs to be thankful that he even get in the spotlight that he getting. He was going to get spotlight if Trump and them wasn't going to try to hijack his interview. That's why he was on Colbert's show. Because he already was making a name for himself. These people are so much of dinosaurs. Motherfucker, the internet is the new wave. Social media is the new wave. Not no motherfucking nighttime show unless they really pop it like that. Cobain is getting ready to go off the air. So most likely the next thing he probably go to is probably Jimmy Kimmel. Hey, what the fuck are you talking about? Y'all need to ask yourselves this. Why is it that on these networks, right? CBS, all these networks, why is it that ain't no nighttime show with a Republican? Why they don't have that? That's kind conservative. Why is that? Other than Joe Scrubble, but he's not like a nighttime show. He just got a show. Scrubble. But why no nighttime? Why y'all don't see no late night talk show hosts on none of them networks? That's right wing. Why you don't see that? Because the ratings suck. The ratings will suck. They tried to do it with Megyn Kelly, gave her a show. Look what happened. Look what happened. She couldn't help herself from being racist. Listen, I don't give a fuck about making fun of both sides no more. We're not in that space no more. They used to. Trump changed all that. So this whole notion, oh, it's a both. They used to do, they make fun of both sides. Saturday Night Live does that, do both sides. And they still pop it. But they make more fun of Republicans. And they got the biggest show. It ain't going nowhere. Trump can't stop that shine. I believe Saturday Night Live is probably the biggest mainstream network show in all channels. So, no, listen, I asked a simple question. Why is it that a right-winger don't have a late night show on none of these networks? I keep asking y'all. I just asked you that. Don't change the subject. They used to do it. They're making fun of both sides. I didn't ask you that. I asked you why no right-wingers or so-called conservative people got late night shows on these networks. Why is that? If y'all so goddamn popular. No, let's not move on. Answer my question, stupid person. Answer my question. You come in the chat and you say shit, answer my question. Why is that? You think when they take Cobain off of that network, he get ready to go in like 1 or 2 months, right? You think they're going to put a right winger in that slot? No, they're not. And if they do, I guarantee you the ratings going to be trash. The ratings going to be trash. The only reason to even see it in, Abby got a good show that she got going on, is because of the back and forwards. That's the only reason that works. But her show still doesn't do great numbers like that. She do decent numbers, but she don't do great numbers. But we're just talking about a late night show host. Why ain't no right-wing late night show host? See, because the thing is, it's not just a liberal show, right? It's Republicans and conservatives watch Jimmy Kimmel and shit like that. And they may not like it all the time, Jimmy Kimmel do what he do, but they still watch it. But I guarantee you, if you put a right winger in Jimmy Kimmel's slot of a late night show host, it's not going to do numbers because you're unpopular. No, don't tell me I'm wrong. Answer my question. It ain't ran by the DOC. The DNC is not ran by that, because you're looking at it right now. If it was ran by the DNC, why is they hiring right wingers to run it for Trump? Why is the FCC getting involved? Why are they going after the liberal, so-called liberal late night talk show hosts? Why are they going at them? If the DNC control it. But I already told you why they doing what they doing. It's about that merger they're trying to get. And once they get their merger, I think they might just get right back to doing what they do. Because right wing don't sell. Unless you have a whole goddamn show dedicated to right wingers. And like I said, nobody really watches. When they were talking about Fox News being the biggest network and all that shit, number one, they on cable news, right? In a way, right? And Fox News, they got their little shit around the country, right? But because Fox is way bigger than Fox News. I keep always trying to tell y'all that. But you couldn't put those people from Fox News on a channel where people are just to say they bipartisan, right? You got left, right, center. You got all of them. You couldn't put them on a channel like that. You couldn't take those people from Fox News and put them on a channel like that. You can't. What's the show we got? The show over there, Fox News, Fox and Friends. You got the one Democrat, all the rest of them, a bunch of mega lunatics. You couldn't put that on CBS. You couldn't put that even on Fox News. I'm sorry, on CNN. You couldn't put that on there. Listen, people, I swear to y'all, if you put Abby's show that she got right now, that we watching now, you put her show on Fox News, I will watch that show. Because at least you get some pushback. You watch Fox News, ain't no pushback. So I kind of understand Abby shit in a way. And that's why I do watch it and I support it. Right? But if you put Abby's show on Fox News, she'll do very well. She'd probably be the biggest content show over there. Bigger than Fox and Friends. Laura Ingraham, all of them over there. Jesse Waters, she'd be bigger than them. Because it's some type of pushback. It's no, when you watch Fox News, ain't no pushback. You got one motherfucker come on there fighting against 5 motherfuckers. At least when you see Abby shit, you got 2 conservatives, two liberals or independents or whatever. You have different people. When they talk about certain situations, at least they got lawyers there. They have people that's very experienced that's talking. You watch Fox News, that's a clown show. Fox and Friends is a clown show. You got a fucking wannabe comedian and like, come on, bro. Listen, first of all, I have watched Fox News. Don't tell me about that. I watch Fox News. They do ain't no pushback when Jesse Waters do a lot of shit he do. It's that one chick and they disrespect her. I don't know. Listen, that money must be good because they couldn't disrespect me because I'd probably smack the shit out of Jesse Waters or any of them talking real grimy to me. I've probably been called some of them female hostesses bitches. I've probably been to that. But she's better than me. But like I said, you ain't answer my question though. But let's move on.
No matter what side of the political aisle you sit on.
So what is
99%
Brendan
of people in
Carlin
America
by?
never heard of Tallarico till now. He should be thankful this happened because
I'm
Or
sure
the
he
5,
is.
whatever it
it's
is.
great press for him.
Yeah.
Colbert, he doesn't care. There's no bad press anymore. They're getting more press than they ever dreamed of on this thing. And frankly, the fair equal time rules, they could be reinvoked in 2 seconds. So if you're a lawyer saying, you don't need these headaches, but out of this comes massive exposure for Tallarico.
First of all, let me just say, the point, he's missing the whole point. because he's a dick rider for Trump. And he's a fucking billionaire. He don't give a fuck about regular people. I can't stand this dude. But let me put this out here. It doesn't matter of the publicity. That's not the point. The point is that they tried to silence him. Colbert and the person, I think what's his name, Jesse, whatever his name is, the guy that's running for the Texas Congress shit, they tried to silence him. That's the issue. That's the point. This whole shit he talking about, he got all this publicity. They wouldn't have got this publicity. It's publicity. It ain't about just that. And you want to only focus on that because you know that Trump is wrong. But you're deflecting from the issue. But anyway, let's move on.
You've never heard of him till tonight? Good for him.
First of all, we have heard of him. I have heard of this candidate. And I didn't have to watch. I didn't have this situation with the mainstream media, this shit with the CBS and the FCC, this whole shit, and this interview. I didn't have to. They didn't have to do this for me to know who this candidate was. I knew of him. I listened to some of his speeches and some of his rallies. So I didn't need to watch mainstream media to know who he was. I knew about him through through social media. I didn't need to watch mainstream media to know who he was. Now, you live in a bubble, and maybe that's why you know about him. But I've been know about this white brother. I've been know about him. Even before I even knew that Jasmine Crockett, Congresswoman Crockett, was going to run against him. I didn't even know she was running against him. I didn't know that. But I heard of him already. I didn't need to watch mainstream media. Listen, only old ass people, and there's no disrespect to old people, but old people only watch mainstream media. Only mainstream media. Only old people watch mainstream media. It's an older generation that watches that shit. It's like somebody saying, can you see the news? No, nigga, I don't watch the local news. I don't watch local TV. For what? Nigga, I get all my news online. I don't watch local TV. I don't watch mainstream TV. I don't watch it. Only reason I even know about this clip with the CNN shit is because of social media. I don't even watch CNN. I don't even watch they local shit. Even when they go live, I don't watch shit live. Nobody does. These people, these are dinosaurs. They fucking dinosaurs. And they're trying to sit out here acting like everybody else is tripping because they old and they dinosaurs. Nobody's fucking watching regular TV and local TV and mainstream. Listen, I'll be 45 this year. Listen, man, come on, man. Motherfuckers that's younger than me ain't watching no fucking regular TV. I'm just telling you that now. Anybody under 45, we not watching no motherfucking TV. We not watching local TV like that. And if we do see some shit from local TV, it's on social media. Nobody's watching that shit live. Nobody's saying, you know what, I gotta catch the news. It's not like back in the day. It's like even with cartoons. Motherfuckers, I used to love cartoons. I don't even like cartoons no more. Because it was some type of expectations, like it was like some type of energy with that. Like, because like I remember back in the day, you only could watch shit once a week. You only can watch cartoons on Saturdays. And then it moved up in the 90s to where like you watch the shit, but it was a certain time when that shit came on. So if you missed it, you missed it. Unless you use the VCR to record certain shit. But no, come on, man. We are so in the fucking future. These people, this type of motherfucker, he really don't get it. He's a dinosaur. Nobody's watching fucking CNN live other than people that's older. And there's no disrespect to them, but nobody's watching that shit live. Nobody's watching that. That's why everybody's views are down. It don't matter if it's CNN, Fox News, Stars, all that shit. Nobody's watching that shit live. Cable news is down. The views is down. Everything is down. Because nobody's watching that shit live. That's why streaming is the shit. Listen, all this shit that y'all talking about, it's mainstream shit, that shit is going to be probably most likely gone in the next 10 to 15 years. I'm telling y'all. That's why they doing all these mergers and shit they doing. And it's mainly transitioning to streams. Nobody's watching shit live no more. Fuck out of here. If you ain't, people are not watching shit live. Okay? Only time you watch, a lot of people only watch shit live when they go to the events. Because they in person, they watch it live. That's live. Nobody's really watching live shit but elder people. And there's no disrespect to them, but nobody's watching shit live no more. Fuck out of here, man. I remember when certain shit only came on once a week. It's not like that. And I'll be 45 this year. I understand. These motherfuckers are dinosaurs, man. They want to go back when ain't nobody. No, let's move on. Let's move on.
Good for him, and whoever he is. I never heard of him.
But John, let me ask you this. What does Brendan Carr mean by broadcasts that are motivated by partisan purposes?
Well,
And if he means that, why isn't he concerned about the many broadcasts all over television that are motivated by explicitly partisan purposes, especially the ones that are partisan in a way that he likes?
Yeah, I think Lee said, well, that's why he's not on anymore because of the FCC. That's not why Stephen Colbert isn't on anymore. He was supposed to deliver ratings. He was supposed to deliver comedy. He was supposed to deliver audience. He wasn't doing that. So his employer said, you're out. So there's nothing.
First of all, that's a lie. That is a lie. Listen, I don't watch Chris Colbert. I don't watch that shit because it be live. And it's at night. Everybody's views are down. That's number one. So he's just basically lying. He does comedy. He does all that shit. Listen, you got to be older to be watching that shit live like that. They see mainstream media is still going off of live. They starting to transition to streaming, but they're still in a live shit. In 10 to 15 years, these mainstream media networks, they're not going to be doing, they still going to have live, but their ratings is going to be even lower because streaming is what it is. Everybody is not home or at the time watching shit. You catch shit later. That's where the movement is. That's where the future is. Nobody's sitting around waiting to watch the goddamn news but old people. Listen, if you're watching shit live That's because you home. Everybody ain't home, nigga. Everybody doing some shit. People raising their kids and they doing shit. They at events with their kids. Like, you doing shit. Unless you older and retired or you ain't, you know, you got a disability, whatever. You're not home watching live shit. Listen, let me explain something to y'all. Do y'all know that movies is down? People going to movie theaters. Ain't a lot of movie theaters like y'all think. Ain't a lot of movie theaters. Not like back in the day. It ain't even a lot of movie theaters no more. Nobody goes to the movies. Nobody. Why y'all think that everybody doing shit on Prime and Netflix? Shit, fucking Tyler Perry just did his new shit. Right? That shit wasn't in the movie theaters. That shit was on Netflix. Why you think some of these comics is got deals? Because you know when they do their specials, they usually put it out in theaters. They don't even, a lot of them ain't even doing it no more. Dave Chappelle don't even do that shit no more. He's on Netflix. Cat Williams, Kevin Hart, all of them. Like, what the fuck are y'all Anyway, like I said, these motherfuckers are dinosaurs. They're dinosaurs, people. They genuinely don't get it. Nobody is watching shit live but older people. Even, I'm 45. God willing, I'm 60-something years old. Nigga, I'm not going to no movies. I can watch this shit in my house. Nigga, I got 100 screen in my house. And I probably had something bigger than that when I'm probably 60-something years old. Why the fuck would I go to the fucking movies when I can watch this shit on Netflix or on Prime? Just saying. Let's move on. I don't even understand. What up? Let's move on.
The FCC, that's not why Stephen Colbert isn't on anymore. He was supposed to deliver ratings. He was supposed to deliver comedy. He was supposed to deliver audience. He wasn't doing that. So his employer said, you're out. So there's nothing to fear more than a man with nothing to
And like I said, first of all, that is not true because he wasn't doing bad numbers. He was doing very good numbers. Listen, first of all, if he's just delusional or he don't know or he just blatantly lying. We all know why Cobain didn't get his shit renewed. His ratings wasn't that bad. It's like Jimmy Kimmel talking about his ratings is bad. They're not bad. Everybody numbers are down on mainstream media. The reason that Cobain is gone is because Trump wanted him gone, and CBS was like, hey, Trump told him, hey, nigga, you gotta get rid of him. Jimmy Kimmel numbers was better than his, so that's why they didn't get rid of him. Okay? But they will get rid of Jimmy Kimmel. If I'm not mistaken, I gotta go research this a little bit. Jimmy Kimmel contract is going to come up in the next couple of years. And I think it's around 2028. Might be a little after that. So that's probably why they ain't kicking him off. Because they owe Jamie Kimmel a lot of money. Why do you think the Trump administration tried to get him suspended? Why y'all think that? Because that network was like, we can't just get rid of him, man. Cobain, his contract was ready to be up. That's why they didn't renew his shit. He's not really getting fired. He's not really getting canceled. They just made a decision because Trump threatened him. Like, we're not going to let y'all get this merger. Get rid of him. And they was like, fuck it, his contract get ready to come up. So you know what? We're gonna let him go. We're not gonna renew it. That's all. They're not firing Cobain. Like, they're not doing that. His contract is up. And they're not renewing it because of Trump and them. That's all. Because they most likely would have renewed this shit. His numbers is not as bad as people trying to pretend, oh, his numbers are down. It's not. Everybody's numbers are down in mainstream media. Everybody. Abby said her shit ain't crazy numbers. Her shit's probably lower than Cobain shit. Stop letting these people bamboozle you. It's all a fucking lie. And then, like I said, if you do the history and you educate yourself and you learn shit, you know that people like him is just sitting there lying and trying to put some type of disgrace on these people's name because they ideology they don't agree. And they kissing Trump ass. That's it. We know why Cobain is leaving. They not renewing his shit. That's it. People, did y'all hear that they gotta pay Cobain for, because they canceling shit, they gotta pay him money? Did y'all hear that? No, you didn't. The narrative is they canceling the show. Canceling the show means that that could mean in so many different ways. It could mean, all right, we're gonna cancel you because you know you ain't the ratings ain't doing good, and that's why we canceling you, right? But the other part is with that is we canceling your show, and we can hide behind your ratings ain't doing good, and your contract is up. But behind that means that they're doing it for a reason too. There's so many narratives with that. But his ratings ain't that down like that or crazy. Like, everybody's ratings is down. But they got rid of him because that's what Trump wanted. And they cowered to Trump so they can get this merger. See, Trump, look, we got Cobain. We could have renewed his contract, which they most likely would have. But they didn't. Because they cowered to Trump to get the merger. That's it. That's all it's about. Oh, no damn ratings. Stop. Damn, you just be letting these people lie to y'all, man. And see, and the reason they can get away with the lies is a lot of people in America do not research. They don't know shit. They sit there and pretend they know shit, but they don't know shit. Research. Cobain contract is up. They're not renewing this contract. So they basically canceled them, mainly because if you go deeper, it's because of the simple fact they want this merger. They doing Trump a favor to make him, all you got to do for Trump, because he a bitch-ass dude like that, all you got to do is say, look, we did something for you, Trump, see? We on your side. Hey, man, give me that merger. Trump has always been that. Be nice to Trump, he give you anything you want. He pardoned people. He just pardoned a Democrat criminal. And I guess whatever they worked out, they talked about behind the scenes, look it up. Google it. And the motherfucker they let out, I guess he promised Trump that he was going to run Republican. He not running Republican, he running Democrat. And now Trump mad at him. He didn't run MAGA. And now Trump mad. He got bamboozled. It's easy to bamboozle a dude with a frail ego. All Trump wants to be is accepted. You can use Trump. He's so weak. He's so fucking weak. You got bamboozled by a Democrat criminal. You say, you let me out. Oh, you know what? Hey, yeah, I do that. And soon he got out. That nigga, that Democrat criminal, and nobody should vote for him because he's a fucking criminal. No Democrat should vote for this motherfucker. As a voter, you shouldn't vote for him. And he bamboozled Trump. That's how easy it is to bamboozle a low self-esteem motherfucker like Trump. He's weak. And MAGA still trying to keep saying he's strong. He got played by a criminal. Crazy. Give me 1 second, y'all. All right, people, I'm back. My bad. Listen, that's how I told you. That's how weak he is. But they tell you Trump is a manly man. He got played by a Democrat criminal. Got pardoned. That motherfucker got out and flipped the script on him. Come on, bro. But y'all president is so strong. He's so smart. He's so intelligent. He's a businessman, man. The fuck out of here. You don't get played like that. But let's move on.
Colbert, he doesn't care if he breaks the rules. And I find it interesting that if they're coming out, CBS, and saying, we told him he could do it, but he would have to give equal time to the other folks, and then he decided not to do it. It's almost like he cheated out the other candidates. Why not give, if you're all for free speech, why not give them all equal time? Why not?
Because we don't got to do that. We don't got to play by rules. Y'all don't play by rules. We don't got to play by rules that y'all want to play by. Like, you see how all of a sudden they got amnesia all the time? Now y'all want to get treated fairly. Man, please, man. The fuck out of here. Listen, when Trump, I'm going to tell y'all, I don't play fair with MAGA people at all. I don't give a fuck. Listen, when Trump came in office and he pardoned all them January 6th people, I don't play fair to that MAGA. I just don't. You let traitors out. You let traitors out. You let homegrown domestic terrorists back out on the street and pardon them. Motherfucker, I'm not playing fair with you motherfuckers. Fucker, you smoking crack? These people are unbelievable. Let's move on. Let's go back a little bit.
But he would have to give equal time to the other folks, and then he decided not to do it. It's almost like he cheated out the other candidates. Why not give, if you're all for free speech, why not give them all equal time? Why not?
Listen, guys, I'm gonna make you an offer you can't refuse. Guys, if I'm the only one that thinks he just looks like the most sleaziest dude I can think of,
Yeah.
he looks like an actual snake oil salesman, if I ever saw one.
Listen, and I'm not trying to disrespect Italian people, but he looked like a fucking Italian crook. And I ain't trying to disrespect my Italian brothers and sisters. But come on, man. Get this dude the fuck up out of here. I trust nothing he says because he looked like a criminal. He look like he been up to some bullshit. He look like he been breaking laws. Like, you know what I mean? He been running a scam. The fuck out of here. Anyway, let's move on.
So long
No,
as-
that is
that's
how it
not-
works.
not for this
Oh,
particular
okay, so it's
law.
not a law.
She just explained that.
She
it's
did
a
explain that it's a law.
She explained that it had been invoked, and especially when Jay
So it's not a law, it hasn't been invoked
If you
in
let
a
me
while.
finish and try to stop talking around me, you hear what I have to say. The reality is that it's
You're
not a
saying
law
it's
that's
not a
been
law, but it
enforced.
is a law.
John,
But hold on, let me.
Must you be
let me-
jerk?
let me
Can you
add.
be nice?
Being a jerk.
Hold on,
you
hold on,
are,
what you're
like,
saying.
you have to listen
Hold
to
on a
what
second,
you're
hold
saying.
on a second. Let me ask a little bit more clarity because I think this is important.
Let's see. I like that. Listen, I have my little issues. Like I said, Abby, some of them, my sisters, I do have problems with some of them, and Carrie Champion, I have my little problems with them. But nigga, I love when they push back and they say some real shit to them. Like, you gotta be a jerk. If you listen to what I'm saying or listen to what Abby's saying and stop trying to filibuster, you understand what we saying. But you don't care about that because you got a narrative that you want to push. But anyway, let's move on. Let's listen to Abby real quick.
It's
You're
not
saying
a
it's
law
not
that's
a
been
law, but it
enforced.
is a law.
John,
But hold on, let me.
Must you be
let me-
jerk?
let me add.
Can you
a
be
little-
nice?
Being a jerk.
Hold on,
you
hold on,
are,
what you're
like,
saying.
you have to listen
Hold
to
on a
what
second,
you're
hold on
saying.
a second. Let me ask a little bit more clarity because I think this is important. The thing that has changed in this week is that Brendan Carr has said that even though this equal time rule has not been utilized for late night shows, he would utilize it suddenly, out of the blue,
Out of the blue.
to try to, it seems, rein in shows late night
Right,
shows.
people, and like I said, this shit hasn't happened in almost 20, 30 years. Where he want to use this rule all of a sudden. Why all of a sudden you want to use it? No administration in the last 30 years have used this shit. But you all of a sudden now you want to use it. You know, but you know, you can't tell MAGA nothing. You can't, even though she just said what she just said, the facts back up what she's saying. The motherfucker that's the head of the FCC admitted basically why he's using it. And MAGA is just like, yo, ain't no big deal. He got the, excuse me, he still got the right to do it. Okay. Well, what if Biden do it? I mean, what if Biden did it? What if Obama did it? What if Clinton did it? Okay, now, okay, and in the future, you can't get upset. You can't get upset if another Democrat president get in that position and put their people there and they do it. So you can't get upset about it. Because listen, y'all keep thinking this shit. This is what I mean by right winging. You think they can't do that to Fox News? They can. Oh, because Fox News is trying to do, they're going to do mergers. They're going to try to get their money under a Democrat administration. But what if a Democrat administration does the same shit Trump did? They'll lose their fucking mind. And see, that's the double standard of hypocrisy. But anyway, let's move on.
Shows like Colbert or Jimmy Kimmel or even dayside shows like The View, he would utilize that to try to force change in their programming. So it's a real threat because they've threatened things like that in the past.
Sure, well, I think they said it right. It doesn't matter what side of the aisle you're on. You should be concerned about this because this is another attempt, as Anna pointed out, to make sure that we don't have our First Amendment rights to speak and do what we want to do. The reality is that if they really wanted to enforce this, they look over at Fox News. When Rush Limbaugh had a show, no one said anything. Rachel Maddow doesn't have to adhere to that. All of a sudden, because one particular entity at CBS chooses to capitulate.
And they listen. The only reason, and like I said, nobody would give a fuck. NBC does this all the time. They put whoever the fuck they want. They gonna put whoever they want to put out. Fox News, same shit. As I told you, this shit ain't just about CBS. This shit is about this shit can happen to other networks. And the mega people don't really understand that this shit can harm them in the future. Because they so fucking ignorant. They don't know shit. Right? Now, CBS is right now in a merger. They're trying to get a merger. That's why they complying. And that's why Trump is on their ass the way he is. Because he knows that. He's using his power to do what he does. Everybody sitting there acting like they don't know what the fuck going on. He ain't doing it to no other network. Think about it. He ain't doing it to CNN. He ain't doing it to MSNBC, ABC. He's not doing it to them because they're not trying to do mergers. The fucking company that's trying to get this merger to be the biggest company in the world is CBS. And people trying to act like they don't understand what the fuck going on now. Oh, it's just the right for them to do it. Get the fuck out of here. The fuck out of here. You think that these networks would give a fuck about the FCC if they weren't trying to get a merger? Any company. I don't give a fuck who it is. You think they would care? No. Fuck any administration. Fuck you. And that's why they haven't used it. No other administration would use it. Because them companies ain't give a fuck. Motherfucker, we rich. We billionaires. Fuck you talking about? But they trying to get this merger. They trying to be the biggest fucking mainstream company in the world. In the world, Craig. People, y'all mega stupid motherfuckers, y'all ignoring that. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. This is how stupid mega is. Y'all think once they get this merger, they gonna all of a sudden go right wing? No, they're not. They're gonna go back to doing what they was already gonna do. If you thought it was left wing, okay, once they get that merger, motherfucker, they go fuck about Trump and go fuck about your mega bullshit. You so goddamn stupid, y'all don't even see it. You dumbasses. But you know, go ahead and go along with it. Let's move on. Let's go back a little bit.
Limbaugh had a show, no one said anything. Rachel Maddow doesn't have to adhere to that. All of a sudden, because one particular entity at CBS chooses to capitulate. And it's unfortunate because at the end of the day, they're protecting somebody that we know does not need protection. And sadly, we're watching.
And I know this for a fact. Once they do this merger, they know the future. CBS know the future, right? They just trying to be the biggest, right? That's what rich motherfuckers do. They want to be the biggest, okay? Once they do this merger, they the biggest in the world. Once they get this merger. Once they get that, hear me clearly, once they get that merger, they know the future. So they going to, ain't nobody gonna be able to fuck with us mainstream. And they know about streaming and social media. You think these people are stupid and dumb like that? Nigga, Trump's stupid. He's a dumb one. He's giving them what they want. And he's going to give it to them. Because I told you, and they shouldn't be able to do this, but Trump going to allow them to do it. That's how stupid your fucking president is. That's how dumb he is. Because all he worrying about how I'm getting treated on mainstream media. Motherfucker, they ain't thinking about just you. They thinking about the future, you dumbass. You think they just give a fuck about mainstream? They just want to they just want to cover all they shit in mainstream. And then a lot of that shit gonna go streaming. Okay? Fuck you talking about? What you talking about, nigga? A lot of they shit gonna be streaming in Prime. They gonna be on Prime. They gonna be fucking. Ain't none of this bullshit. Y'all listen. And like I told y'all, in another 10, 15 years, mainstream media ain't gonna be shit. CBS know what they doing. They know what the fuck is going on. They using Trump dumbass. He's stupid as fuck. Y'all president is stupid. They kissing his ass for a reason. Let's get this version through so you know what? We be the biggest in the world. And then you know what? We can switch this shit up, you know what I mean? And we conquer the mainstream, but at the same time, we know we gonna do this mainstream shit. There's some shit behind that, and y'all don't understand that. That streaming shit is gonna be huge in 10 to 15 years. And I mean, it ain't gonna be all this shit y'all see on CNN. Listen, they're still gonna be live, but it's gonna be different. And they understand that. Trump dumbass just want people to kiss his ass. That's all it is. And they doing it. And listen, I don't even knock CBS for doing this shit. Because they playing this motherfucker. And he don't even know it. He just want to feel good about himself. Well, people got to talk great about me. Let's cancel. Let me show you how much power I got. Motherfucker, these billionaires don't give a fuck about Trump. They are going to do what they do. Make money. They don't give a damn about Trump. And they're not going to allow him to fuck his money up. That kiss his ass for a little minute. Oh, Trump think he doing something. You ain't doing shit. You ain't. Listen, I keep telling you, just because Trump is the president and he's making money off of being the president, he's not elite. He's not even Elon Musk in there. Like, he's not even on that level. Even him now being the president, he's not on that level. Yo, them fucking elites, them motherfuckers that make that money like that. Yo, Trump is low on a pedestal. He knows that. That's part of what it is, too. That's why Trump is trying to flex his muscle. Because he know he ain't shit. Once you're not the president no more, nobody give a fuck about you, bro. You're not Elon. You're not Jeff Bezos. You're not the New York Times. Like, you're not these guys. Why you think, listen, y'all really think that Trump just really ran for president because of Obama? No. He ran for president because he wanted to be a part of it. He wanted to be in them circles of being elite. But he doesn't understand that you making people hate you. That's elite too. And so when you ain't elite no more, you ain't got no power, nobody will talk about Trump. He gonna make his money. He gonna get it. He's stealing from the American people. We get that. But once he's gone, nobody give a fuck about Trump or his family. Nobody gonna care about him. That's why he's trying to put his name on every fucking thing. That's why he's doing it. And everybody's sitting there and pretending, oh, he, it's fucked up what he's doing. But no, Trump knows that he ain't shit. He knows he ain't respected. So he just bullying his way to be respected.
Someone is at the front door candy.
Hold on, yo. Give me a second. I think my fucking phone was probably dead too. Yep. I know it's not. I fucking need to be charged though. As far as some shit that we got delivered. Okay. Yeah, some shit we got You got delivered. Hold on, y'all. Give me a second. I think some shit that we got delivered. Give me 1 second, y'all. Shit. Hey, baby, you got something delivered from the post office? Bo. Shit. Anyway. All right, I'm back. But like I said, once this shit is over, all you maggots, y'all think this shit is all good, man. Them motherfucking billionaires is cleaning us out right now, nigga. Because they understand Trump gonna fuck this economy up. And that's part of the shit. That's why they kissing the ass and they using him. Because they know they can't probably do that shit under a Democrat administration. The shit that they trying to get away with. And so they using Trump. Trump is only in that shit to make himself feel good. But, you know, you can't tell MAGA that. Anyway, let's go back a little bit.
At CBS chooses to capitulate. And it's unfortunate because at the end of the day, they're protecting somebody that we know does not need protection. And sadly, we're watching Stephen Colbert, who I think, and everyone wants to say it's about money, and he makes a joke about that. We already know what it's really about. He's upset, as he pointed out, Donald Trump doesn't like to be talked about because all he does is sit around and watch television. And we have to sit up here and talk about it like we don't know what it is, and people have to pretend.
He's available.
We have to talk about it like we don't pretend what it is.
He's such a narcissist. He wants everyone talking
I don't know
about
what you're
it. Now he's saying everything he doesn't want to be talking about. You gotta be able to
I do want to play.
These laws were made back when there were 3 networks.
Exactly.
They don't.
You listen, you're Gary Chapman. I don't know what the fuck you talking about. And that's how you gotta treat them MAGA people. That's why I love when it was a big rumble. People cars going off and shit. Did we have a little earthquake? Shit crazy. A lot of people alarms going off in the neighborhood. Anyway. But I love that about Kurt Chapman. That's why I say I love people like Kurt Chapman. Like, yo, you ain't trying to hear that bullshit. You ain't trying to hear nothing we saying. Everything I just said is factual, and you trying to ignore that. You trying to act like this man is not like that and try to tell the American people that this man is not like that. Trump ain't getting no money out of this. This is about his ego. It's not about no fucking money. He's already stealing money from the American people without this. So he's doing this shit off of ego. But the motherfuckers like CBS, the head of that, they got a merger going on. Nigga, they about the money. That's why they complying and riding with Trump on some dumb shit that they know they shouldn't be doing morally or they want to. But they thinking about the future. This motherfucker gonna be gone. Let's get this merger out. We just gotta feed his ego. He's so easy to be manipulated. But they won't, but you know, the Trump people on the panel, they keep trying to pretend he ain't that. But anyway, let's move on.
He wants everyone talking
I don't know
about
what you're
it. Now he's
talking
saying
about.
everything he doesn't want to be talking about. You gotta be able to
I do want to play.
These laws were made back when there were 3 networks.
And, hold up. And another one they say, oh, Trump, it just ain't, he not doing this about money. He's just about his ego. Listen, you ignorant fuck. Are you trying to tell us that Trump is doing this shit on some moral shit? We know he ain't got no morals. So why is he doing it? We know he ain't got no morals. So he's only doing it because his ego is shattered. Ain't got nothing to do about money, because he's already stealing from the American people. And we know he ain't making no money off of this shit. And second, we know he ain't got no morals. So he's doing this shit off his own ego. The fuck are you talking about? But anyway, let's move on.
They really don't apply to modern time.
It's still unbelievable.
Most,
So if I don't get pulled over for speeding for 20 years, then they can't invoke it on me 20 years later? I
I'm
don't
not
understand.
saying that, I'm saying that
It's
there's
a
a
law.
lot of applicable.
Congress passes law.
I'm saying-
It's a law. It doesn't
Yes, but
matter
I'm
when they
saying that
invoke it.
technology changes and sometimes
The
you need to
left went
change
back to
law.
1907 to try to put an indictment on Donald Trump. Now we're talking about what year we invoked it. It's a law, it's a law.
The issue of free speech.
It fell off.
What the fuck are you talking about? He's using a policy that nobody been using in almost 30-something years. No administration, but for him. And somehow you want us to think that he's only using this because he's a law and order type of motherfucker. He really gives a fuck about the law. Like, dude, stop. And then second of all, everything that Trump has been accused of or got convicted of, he has done. It ain't no ifs, ands about it. You can believe it all you want because you're a mega cult motherfucker, but we know he did what he did. The evidence are there. Nobody's going after Donald Trump. Donald Trump has committed every shit that he motherfuckers went after him on. He's committed. The facts prove it. Now, the last AG, the DOJ dude, Garland or whatever, he should have never been that. And then now to look at his behavior of he's not efficient of what he did as the head attorney of the DOJ or the head attorney of the country. I'm kind of glad they didn't allow him to be a motherfucking Supreme Court justice. Merrick Garland ain't shit. He's the worst GM ever. And listen, and that's saying a lot because Pam Bundy ain't shit. She ain't qualified at all. But that lets you know how bad Merrick Garland was. He wasn't shit. I don't think he was hiding shit. I just think that he was on some bullshit, trying to play it safe. Like, niggas commit crime, they commit crimes. Fuck the political shit. He was a political AG. He literally was. I don't want the bottom. Nigga, get your bitch ass out of here. Do what you're supposed to do. Listen, Garland was no different than Jeff Sessions to me. He was, I think he was worse than Jeff Sessions. Motherfucker, you got all the evidence in the world and you ain't prosecuting? What the, do you worry about politics? It almost seemed like, to me, that you was playing politics. You knew Trump did this shit. You got all evidence in the world. And you didn't do nothing? Man, fuck. Man, listen, man. This is why I'm not a Democrat. Because my honest belief, I believe, not honest, I know for a fact. I know that the Democrat Party, the corporate Democrats in this country is weak. They weak, they don't fight, and then they try to come out, talk tough, but they don't do shit. It's like black people. You in power, right? Democrats in power, you know that this country owe black people reparations, and you don't pull the trigger. We did all the research already. Listen, at this point, I don't give a fuck how it's offensive to first generations or second generations of black people. And there's no disrespect to them. Love y'all. Y'all our people. But nigga, give us our reparations. Because if we get our reparations, that help out that first, second, or third, or whatever they are, generations of black people. That helps us. It helps them. So nigga, miss me with this shit that Democrats do. You want to be nice to racist people. Man, fuck that. I ain't got time to be nice to racist ass white people. When we can't pay our taxpayer money in this, but they okay with paying a motherfucking country that's ran by a dictatorship billions of dollars, but they can't pay black people reparations. You suck my dick. You suck my dick. We didn't fuck up their country. They fucked up their own country. But we go and spend billions and give them billions of dollars. We didn't create the war in some of these countries, but we go get them billions of dollars. Our own Congress, our own fucking government. But they look at black people, oh, we want some billions. We want our reparations. Oh, we can't do that, though. We can't do that. No, black people, we can't do that. See, the one thing about reparations, we'll say to these racist ass white people, and even if you ain't racist, I'll tell you, you owe us. This country was built off of black people. Y'all don't want to admit that. This country don't progress and be what it is without our ancestors, without us. Still to this day, you can't run this country without black people. That's a fact. Fuck you talking about. But you don't want to give us what you owe us. But you want us still to come out and not go for them white liberals. You don't want to give us what you owe us. Because you don't want to make your other family members that you disagree with uncomfortable. Fuck you and fuck them too. Fuck you talking about. Give us what you owe us, motherfucker. You owe us. It's not a promise. It's what you owe us. Black people don't need white people like y'all think. You give us what you owe us. And I guarantee you, we won't need you as much as you think. I don't give a fuck if you good white folks or not. And that's what all white people fear. That black people don't need you. You give us what you owe us. We don't need you. That's how I feel about reparations. These motherfuckers sitting out there trying to pretend that we don't deserve reparations. Yes, we do. Not even they're talking about we don't deserve. Fuck you. I don't give a fuck what you think we deserve, motherfucker. We owe that. They burned down our... Do motherfuckers understand we own towns off of black... When we wasn't considered human beings and we own towns, we built shit and they took it from us. So all you white people in the new generation talking about, well, I wasn't a slave owner. I ain't own black people. So the fuck what? You wouldn't even be in a position if your ancestors didn't steal from us. As a matter of fact, we wouldn't be asking you for shit if y'all left us the fuck alone. How about that shit? And people, to my people, the only reason those type of white people say that type of shit to us is because of the fact they need us. They need us. They need us to keep being a punching bag. They want us to be their slaves because they can't do shit without us. Good or bad white folks. You can't do shit without black people. We built this bitch. But y'all gonna want to give us reparations? Some shit we are owed. We are owed that. It ain't no shit that we being victims of or we playing victim. Motherfucker, we are owed that. It's like a motherfucker owe you money. Keep telling you, oh, we're going to give you the money. Or they tell you we was going to give you the money, then they renege. And then you can fight for years with this motherfucker of like, yo, when you can get my money? You said you was going to get my money. And we done fought in the war to get our fucking money. We fought in every war in this country. Every war. When we was made to even fight in wars. They ain't because a lot of these wars we didn't want to do it. But we had to fight because we were slaves. We had rights. But they don't think they owe us. Think about that. If a white person ever, I don't give a fuck who they are. If they do not think that this fucking country owe black people reparations, they should never be your friends. Ever. And in a conversation you can have. Oh, your ancestors. Nigga, I'm a part of my ancestors. That's generational wealth that we supposed to have. And you burnt out, your ancestors burnt out shit. We might have had generational wealth if you left us the fuck alone, but you didn't. So please, white folks, good or bad, don't come to me that black people don't deserve fucking reparations. Motherfucker, I could debunk your bullshit. And that shit sounds evil. Because you wouldn't tell the Jews that. Because you gave Jewish people money to be in our own country that we went over to a country that we wasn't even full citizens. In our own country, and we went to go fight for Jews, but they get reparations. In our own motherfucking country that we built. Tell me. Fuck are you talking about? And everything I just said is facts. So I don't give a fuck about you racist pieces of shit. Or you so-called good white folks. You owe us, motherfucker, all of y'all. Even to this day, you ain't have to be slave owners. You owe us. This ain't about being a victim. Motherfucker, you owe my ancestors. Your ancestors tore down our shit from having generational wealth. The government, the same government that you glorify when they say, oh, it's President Day, they want to get George Washington, all that shit. He was a part of why our shit is destroyed. He was a fucking slave owner. Y'all want to give him props on President Day. What the fuck are you talking about? We were slaves then. That's why I don't understand black people. Praising George Washington. He did some good things. So fuck what? He did a lot more evil than he did good. And he only did good for white people. The fuck you talking about? It ain't no fucking so-called forefathers. Bitch, do your history. Don't try to tell black people we trying to play victim, bitch. We know history. Fuck they talking about? Come here talking that bullshit. I can't stand white people trying to justify slavery and try to justify they don't owe us. You owe us. All the white people, if you good or bad, motherfucker, you owe us. You owe us. You owe us way more than anything. Nigga, it should be states that we own. We built everything in this country. Everything. Your people wasn't slaves here. Your children or your ancestors, your grandmothers weren't slaves. They weren't sold off as kids. They was not that. I don't give a fuck about outside of America. I'm talking about America. You owe us. So stop bringing up, oh, well, it was other shit, slavery going on around the country and black people enslaved other black people. I don't know what you're talking about. I ain't gonna say that. I know what you're talking about, but that got nothing to fucking do with me and my people here in America. We didn't do that. We wasn't a part of that. We know what y'all people did, though. The fuck you talking about? See, the problem is you're too scared to give black people. The one reason they're scared to give black people reparations, you know why? Because they think that we will take that money. Because they keep trying to brainwash black people. Well, if you get black, or get some stupid niggas, they come out and say, oh, we all get this money, we going to fuck it up, and we're going to do some Jordan shit, and we're going to do all that shit. No, real black people, because they don't know us like that. Because they look at us token niggas. Right? Because that's how they look at us. They don't know. They know that motherfuckers, black people like me, nigga, we taking that money, we gonna own some shit. We gonna buy a town. We gonna put our money together, and I'll be moving with niggas that got reparations. Nigga, that's by the state. Let's get everything all black. That's what they scared of. Don't tell me about those niggas gonna go buy some Jordans and all that shit. Yeah, that's what you think about black people. That's that stereotype bullshit. Oh no, I know black people, nigga, we'll get our money together. We'll buy a state. We'll have our own motherfucking state. That's what you're scared of. We'll have our own police force. Nigga, we'll have niggas, we training niggas to be military. We'll get our brothers from the military, veterans, train niggas in our community. So you motherfuckers, when you ever, because you will try to take our shit, because you already proved that you would do it. That's what you scared of. Don't tell me about some niggas that want to buy Jordans. Oh, they ain't gonna do nothing but buy Jordans and buy cars and Cadillacs and Bentleys and all that shit. Nigga, no. That's a certain part of our community. A certain part. But they ain't real motherfuckers that's from our community. Because, listen, because even we can get those niggas that you talking about, we can get them on board. We got money now. We got currency now. We can do some shit. And that's what you're scared of. And that's why you never want to give black people reparations. That's a fact. You don't want to give us no type of power like that. Because you think that we're going to use that shit on you. But what you don't know about black people, if we wanted to do something to you, we'd have been did it. Let's just be real. Y'all ain't built like that. Look how weak America is right now. You don't think that if we got on some real gangster shit like that? We infiltrated everything in the federal government. If you want to be real, we could have been took advantage of, fuck you racist ass white people. We could have been fucked y'all over. We already infiltrated everything in America. That's why y'all trying to get rid of black people. That's why it was a lot more black women in the federal government that got fired or they got rid of. Nigga, our black women are smarter than everybody in the fucking country. It don't matter what race it is. Our black women are smarter than everybody. It's documented. Fuck you talking about? Nigga, we don't give a fuck about you. And the bad part about this is how scary y'all are. You racist pieces of shit. You think black people really give a fuck about y'all like that? We don't care about y'all like that. We want to be left alone and have our own shit. We don't care about y'all. Shit, we almost want to be like the Native Americans, nigga. Real talk. I don't give a fuck about y'all. I told y'all, my people, these motherfuckers, they keep saying they hate black people. It's not that they hate us. They scared us. They're scared of black people. Because every time in history that we built some shit, they come and try to tear it down. That's what they do. And then, let's move on. Excuse me. All right, people, I'm back. Let's finish this off. But like I said, don't listen. As black people, that's what I said. Like I don't never feel people, the motherfuckers being a chat and people say shit about black people. I never feel like you can't downplay my blackness. I know what my people has did for this country and what we continue to do. I know how important we are. These motherfuckers, they want to downplay us. You can't downplay us, nigga. We are the fucking culture. America don't have no culture. These white people in this country don't have no culture. The music, the food, everything. We invented a lot of this shit, but they stole our shit, so they take credit of it. Even when it comes to hip hop, it's the same shit. Don't let these motherfuckers downplay what we have created. We just ain't been in enough power to own our shit. But then when we have tried to do some shit, look what they do. They come to destroy. Because they scared of us. They scared of black people. They try to pretend that they're not, but they are. They scared of us. But anyway, let's move on.
Delivery truck. This guy, Johnny Tabasco, I know it's tobacco. This guy's an idiot. He knows the point being made is that this law hasn't been enforced in over 20 years. So to enforce it all of a sudden is rather suspicious. No? You can't follow that simple line of logic? Are you that stupid? Or are you that much of a Trump knob slobber to even see what's going on here? Of course he's a knob slobber. Guys, remember why they canceled Jimmy Kimmel? All because he made a joke about Trump's obvious lack of interest that dude died. What was his name? That bigot that's rotting in hell right now? Charlie Kirk. Guys, it's again more crying and whining by Republicans that someone like Colbert makes fun of their daddy Trump. Oh, please no. And of course Trump likes to be talked about, you idiot. He just doesn't like to be made fun of. Again, Johnny Tabasco knows that. And this is why they're targeting Colbert and people like Jimmy Kimmel. It's just so damn pathetic. They're so thin.
And I learned something too. It's nothing different though, right? It's not nothing like crazy different. Because it had been back in the day. Because I always tell people, they be talking about Bernie. They be like, oh, Bernie, he can't speak to black people. A lot of white people can't speak to black people. Like, honestly. Like, and you gotta understand, Bernie Sanders is a Jew. So he can connect in that way of being discriminated against, but do he know black culture? He doesn't. So can he really speak to black culture? No. Right? That's my only problem with Bernie. But like, if you can't, well, you have somebody on your ticket that can. He had AOC, that was cool, but she can't really speak to black culture. She's Mexican. Right? That's a heritage. Like, you get what I mean? Like, so that was my only issue. But I want y'all to understand something. They really can't fuck with black people. Right? Now you're starting to hear even other minors. I played the clip of the racist Chinese dude. But they always felt like that. Even though they wouldn't even be in the country if we didn't fight. Nobody fought. It wasn't a whole bunch of Chinese people or the whole community of them or a whole bunch of community of Italian people or Jewish people or Mexican people fighting with black people through the civil rights era. It wasn't a lot of them because they was not here. Okay? I need y'all to really genuinely understand that. So when these motherfuckers are sitting out there, where the black people at? Nigga, fuck you. Who the fuck you think you talking to? We been here. We been going through this shit. Now y'all just understanding what we talking about. Now y'all understand why we said what we was saying. But these are the same type of motherfuckers that didn't get out and ride with us when it wasn't just a George Floyd shit. It was some shit that was local and we rode with and they didn't come. We've been doing this shit for years. You don't get to come here and dictate to us motherfuckers about we gotta come out and help you motherfuckers. Are you crazy? Are you out your mind? Or do you have the lack of respect for black people? And like I said, and all these motherfuckers, these different cultures, races, cultures of motherfuckers that come, these immigrants that come from shit, they treat people that's darker skinned differently. Every last one of them. Yeah, we got our colorism in America. We trying to fix that shit, but at least we acknowledge it. These bitches won't even acknowledge that what they do to people that look like me. And I'm not darker skinned. I'm brown skinned, but they look at a motherfucker that's my color differently. Fuck them, man. Fuck them. And that's how I feel at this point. Fuck them. They on their own. You don't get to dictate to us. And listen, and don't go, I'm not shitting on all the good minority people. Respect y'all, love y'all. But, man, check y'all people, man. Check y'all people. You motherfuckers want to sit there because y'all going through some shit now. All of a sudden now, where the black people at? Nigga, we ain't got shit to do with none of that shit. We warned y'all. And you didn't warn your people. You didn't go at your people hard enough for them down there having y'all race voted for a fucking racist. And then you want to sit there and where the black people at? Man, get the fuck out of here. Fucking, we don't owe y'all shit. We don't owe y'all a motherfucking thing. I need to make that very clear. We don't owe you shit. We don't gotta come out there and protest with you motherfuckers at all. And that's to the good and the bad. Fuck out of here. We don't owe y'all shit. Some of these people are the same people saying black people don't deserve reparations. Man, please. Nigga, I'm not coming out there with you motherfuckers. My people ain't not coming out there. We not doing that. We made it very clear to y'all. It wasn't that we just was disappointed, nigga. It wasn't just because we hurt. We angry. And now y'all want to sit out here because it's happening to y'all. Y'all want us to get on the same level. Nigga, y'all don't want on the same level as us. We've been telling y'all this shit for generations. A lot of you immigrants. Don't come over here doing that white supremacy bullshit. But hey, you know, you did what you did. So, nigga, we doing what we do. You can call it whatever you want. You can get mad at black people. You can say whatever the fuck you want. Fuck you. Fuck out of here with that shit. I'm sticking with my black folks. We about our people, nigga. We the fuck out of here. And now they mad that black people want to stick together and we on accord with some shit. Like it's a big majority that black people like, man, y'all on y'all own. We ain't got nothing to do with that. And now y'all mad. Oh, now black people stick together now. Oh, now we being racist, we being bigoted, and oh, we don't care about humanity. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. When we show humanity, you motherfuckers ain't respected, and you didn't even deserve it. But you mad at us. Yeah, all right. We're gonna continue to not go out there and protest because that ain't got shit to do with us because y'all didn't listen. Y'all people didn't listen to us, good or bad. So we don't give a fuck. And you're still trying to bring black people in this shit. Trying to blame us for some shit that your people created. We didn't create this scenario. Y'all did. Y'all people did. Even if you was good, your people created it. Why y'all mad at us? Why y'all upset with us? Because we ain't coming out there to support y'all. Y'all created this shit. Whatever's happening to y'all right now, your people created it. Regardless if you was on the right side or not. Your people created it, not ours. That's a fact. So stop blaming us. Stop trying to bring us into y'all bullshit. Excuse me. You on your fucking own. And a lot of our people, we stand on that. And I don't give a fuck how upset you get. I don't give a fuck with the names you call us. We don't give a fuck. Ain't nothing gonna change. I'm so done with these people, man. You keep on saying, where the black people at? Nigga, we not coming. We already been the Rescue Rangers already. You didn't appreciate us. We've been sacrificing. And God rest Jesse Jackson. Nigga, that's what we talking about. I mean, these Mexicans and these motherfuckers that's going through the struggle show love to Jesse Jackson, nigga. What the fuck are they talking about? Praise our motherfuckers that made it possible for you motherfuckers to even be here. And Jesse Jackson was one of them. The fuck you talking about? Y'all should praise him more than we do. But, you know, it is what it is, people. That's why I said I don't even get that upset no more. That these motherfuckers get mad. They say little slick shit out their mouth about black people and shit like that while we ain't here, we ain't doing that. Man, fuck you, man. You and your own. And that's why you and your own. Saying slick shit out your mouth. This is the reason why you and your own. Don't antagonize us, motherfucker. The motherfucker you should be mad at is your own. Don't be mad at us. We got nothing to do or why this shit is happening. Nothing. We warned y'all. You ignored us. You disrespected us. You downplayed us. You act like you was better than us. So listen, and I'm not saying all of y'all, but your people did that. So don't come here asking black people to help y'all. You fix what's going on in your community just like we trying to right now fix some shit in our community. What's your issue? What's your problem? We trying to fix some shit in our shit. Go fix your shit. Don't come here with that bullshit. We don't got to help you. Fuck you talking about? Shout out to my black folks, man. That's about this shit. Fuck these motherfuckers. They trying to sit down and act like we the problem. Man, fuck you. And they're not even in this situation. They're still trying to make it as a black people problem because we won't help them. Think about that shit, people. Think about that shit, my black folks. These same motherfuckers sitting there, you created the situation. You helped create it. And now you trying to blame us. We didn't even vote for this shit to happen to y'all. We did our part. And you still mad at us? You ain't mad at the motherfuckers that's doing it to you. Or you ain't mad at the people, your own people that's having your people voted for this shit. But you mad at black people. Wow. White supremacy is real, ain't it? Think about that shit, my people. Let me get the fuck up out of here. Gotta cook my family dinner. That's how I be feeling, bro. The level of disrespect that they show us, man. And then they want to act like, oh, they want our help, though, but they disrespect us. Like it's our fault that they in this position. That's how they talk about black folks. Like, y'all ain't out here, so it's kind of y'all fault. No, nigga, it's not our fault. We didn't vote that way. It wasn't our people. Like, it was y'all. It was y'all people. Even if you didn't vote that way, it was your people. You need to get out on your people. Don't get out on us because we saying, you know what? We gonna fix our shit. We gotta do some shit to fix our shit. We ain't got time to sit there and be, because we've been doing this already and we tired of being sick and tired with y'all. But y'all mad at us though. But that's okay, that's cool. Like I said, it ain't cool, but you know, it's all right. Like I said, that ain't gonna change nothing that you mad at us. We don't give a fuck. And that ain't gonna make us to go out and protest. It's not. Sorry, you can try to fake shame us all you want. We ain't coming out there. You on your own. We tired of being disrespected by y'all. And if you don't understand that, then that lets us know that when shit get back better, we as black people, we gotta understand who our allies is. The fuck out of here. Don't keep blaming us for y'all dumbass shit that y'all voted, y'all people voted for. We didn't do it. Y'all did. Fuck y'all. And it seemed like we being bigoted or whatever. You call it whatever you want to call it. But motherfucker, we tired of being sick and tired. Fuck y'all, man. We good. We tried to tell y'all this shit couldn't happen. This shit that's happening right now, we told y'all this shit could happen. If y'all don't ride with us, we told y'all this. And you need to talk to your peoples. I said this shit. Talk to your own people. They're the problem. And what happened? Why y'all think Trump is elected? Honestly, real talk. You know why Trump has been elected? It's because of these other minority groups. Half of their groups, or 45% of their groups, voted for Trump. It wasn't now 20. It wasn't now 20%. It wasn't that. That's why Trump is in office. And they want to blame black people. Okay, cool. Keep blaming us. Listen, like I said, talking about black folks, this ain't our problem. They can be mad at us all they want. We good. Fuck them. Fuck them all. If they want to play that role, fuck them all. We ain't do shit. We didn't vote for Trump to be in office, but y'all did. Y'all people did. So what the fuck y'all mad at us for? I don't get it. But anyway, leave your comments, hit that like button, support your boy, Mr. OBF. Peace and love to the world, man. Bunch of fucking goofies.